You are divine light, okay? You are divine light, and it's time that we start living with that mentality. It's time that we, as a collective, as a human species, start understanding that we are divine light and that we're capable of creating our own reality. We create our own reality, and we're able to do so from that divine light. Whatever you wish to have, whatever you desire, the whatever experience you desire to have in this life, you're able to create it. And I think it's time, I know it's time for us to come back to that, to come back to knowing that we are the creators of our life experiences. And I know the biggest argument here is, well, I grew up in a poor neighborhood. I grew up with a poor family. My circumstances weren't the best, and or my circumstances killed me essentially as a person or human spirit. But I need you to understand that the circumstances that happen in your life experience when you were younger, they happen for you to help others in those shared life experiences. Because if you think about it, you aren't the only one that went through a horrible time. You aren't the only one that has a family pass away. You're not the only one. You're not alone. You're not alone in any of the experiences that you have. So many of us suffer, so many of us go through traumatic experiences, and there is people out there relating to you. So the experiences that you've had that are traumatic experiences are there to teach you what you essentially, so the experiences that you've had are essentially there to teach you, or provide you with lessons in life. And I truly believe that there is no bad, there is no good, there's no positive, negative. And it's taken me a while to get there to that understanding, but there is no bad, there is no negative. We've just been programmed to think in the bad and good. And you have to understand that the experiences that you went through as a child or in life, whatever it may be, those experiences are there to teach you a lesson. If you really listen to it, it teaches you a lesson for you to embody, and for you to understand, and for you to learn from that experience, and for you to help others that go through that experience, and for you to help others maybe not go through that experience at all, because they'll be able to know, the red flags, for example. So we are all divine light. We are the creators of our lives and our reality. And individually, we have our own realities and we share a reality together. So I have my own world, you have your own world, everybody has their own world and how they perceive the collective world. And you have a lot to share, you have a lot to give. Nobody sees the world the way you do completely. Nobody. There's nobody in this world that sees things the way that you do in your perspective, or experiences things the way that you do in your perspective. And that is divine light, because you are experiencing uniquely this life in the way that you were born, in the instincts, in the instincts. You're experiencing this for yourself the way that you were supposed to as an individual. And that's beautiful within itself. That itself proves the fact that you are divine light. And I feel like it's time for us to live from that. It's time for us to come back to knowing the 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 power that we all have individually and collectively. But we have the power to create the reality that we want. There's so much going on in the world right now, and everyone is we're being programmed to think that there's so much that is going on that there's no way we could get out of it. There's media, there's social media now, so everybody's on social platforms, and you're just feeding off of the breaking news, and you're feeding off of, whatever's coming in through social media. And because of that, we get overwhelmed. We get overwhelmed with the information that we're seeing every single day, and it basically makes us stuck. It's too much. It's too much. We can't consume it. It's too much. And I want you to, the reason why I want to make these videos, and I'm like, you know what? I need to get on there. I need to get on YouTube or whatever, because I felt YouTube was the best platform for me in doing it like a long form, and like the aesthetics, whatever. Like, I don't care. This reaches whoever it has to reach. That's all that matters. But everything that is happening right now in the world is only doing one or two things. It's either making you stuck in thinking that there's just so much going on and there's nothing that we can do about it, or it's making you wake up to understand that everything that is being told or has been told to us has been a lie, has been manufactured lies for us to stay trapped in the matrix and get trapped in this reality that we can't create, that we're stuck in the traumas, that we're stuck in the job that we don't like, that we're stuck in the life that just feels miserable. That is what's going on and has been going on for hundreds of years. And it's time for us to know and embody the divine light that we are. We are the creators of our lives. You create your life. And I know that it's a very it's a very big concept to comprehend. Like, how do I create my own life? Like, this is, you know, you think about like all the shit that's happened to you, and you're just like, I didn't do that. I wasn't born. I didn't create like my parents beating me up. I didn't create my whatever essaying me. Like, I didn't create, like, I get it. I know that the concept is very hard to comprehend for some people, but I need you to start with just telling yourself that you are a divine light. You don't have to know what that means yet. You don't have to anything, the why, who, what, when, where. You just have to tell yourself you are divine light. And that's it. Start there. And as you start telling yourself that, you start getting the answers as to why you are divine light. And all of those things start coming to you. So start with that. You are divine light. And my goal with this is simply just to, I hope to bring this awareness to people as I've received it for myself. And if you like this content, if this resonated with you, like, subscribe, all of the things that you have to do on these videos so it could reach more people. And I hope to build a community with, people, like-minded people. Like, I think it's time for us to come together. They tried to separate us um with so many different events, COVID being one of the last ones where it really, really separated us. And I think it's time for us to come back together, come back to community, come back to helping one another with anything like dinner. Like, it's time for us to come back together. And I hope that this does something as well. So I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.